So we got another one from Nataku, who super 10 bucks and said, it's always bothered me in the books when it was called the Ordering of Azeroth. I didn't realize it was literal. Are we the baddies? Well, that is the thing. The Ordering of Azeroth is just implying that the Titans won and started to do their thing on it, right? So the Ordering of Azeroth still is the Ordering of Azeroth. It's just that Void got there first, and it involved wiping them out and imprisoning them. I suppose you have to wonder, like, I don't know, how is it for everyone else, right? Like Light and all of that, the Naru. It's going to be really interesting when we see Naru again, if we see Naru again. So I suppose...
Play soon.
Yeah, I'd like Naru soon. Well, hey, if they do a Urel invasion expansion, like, that would be pretty big.
See if honestly, not even joking, that's not 11.0, I'll be so fucking angry.
I'll be salty too.
There's no way I'll make it to 12.0 with the current rate. I'll just have a fucking mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck, I'd love that.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool. You know what? Sometimes it's just an expansion. It's just a good old, it's time for a fucking war. Let's go. Like, that's, I think, part of why Warlords of Draenor, like, had such, literally explosive marketing. But, like, its marketing works so well because the whole thing...
BFA as well.
Yeah, it was just badass. The problem was Warlords of Draenor delivered on it and then suddenly didn't, and BFA delivered on it for about 15 minutes and then stopped.
Yeah.
But it just is to say, there are things that work really well, and just a big old, like, can you imagine the CG trailer of, like, all these fucking Naru floating in the sky and some fucking grand army of blue people?
Mute your phone.
Oh shit. Some grand army of blue people, and maybe ogres that they've dominated from the other continent, and light-bound orcs.
It's gonna be so weird seeing orcs and Draenei fight side by side.
Be cool.
It'll be weird. It'll be cool. It'll be weird.
Do you know what it would basically be? This is the other thing. It's Warcraft 1 inversed.
Yeah, that'll be really.
It's like another Warcraft 1. So I think it is all to say that the way that they're taking it is there's fundamental stuff that makes up the universe, but anything too far makes you a bit ridiculous, and that is the inherent strength and weakness of mortals, right? Because you look at the free will and anything being possible, we all have that.
Yep.
Right? Like our characters, the people we know in the game, us ourselves, if you're to imagine we exist in this universe, which we don't. We have Void in us because we can see, like, in a way, Void is just extreme creativity. Whereas Order is just extreme worth, or at least that's a way you could look at it.
Yeah, that's
so I think that's the way that they're going with it.
Yeah,
and the ordering is bad because it's too much of that.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? And we'll talk a little bit about it later. But So there's someone said history is written by the victor. Someone else said the old gods did nothing wrong. Some said it wasn't the old gods, it was the Titans. The Titans are the three evil ones. Here's the trick. And this is very, very, very fitting with what I'm going to call modern American culture writing. And usually I say that with a bit of a wink and a nudge at being shit. Today, actually, I'm going to just say it's like a kind of like a moral philosophy kind of thing. There is no evil. There's only people doing things for their own kind of benefit or for their own reasons. I think the idea of like a just arbitrary evil is getting a lot rarer in, I think, how a lot of people write, unless they're doing it to be like, because, you know, arbitrary evil just immediately comes across as, it's Skeletor.
You have a lot more wiggle room with moral relativism.
Yeah, so there's a lot of that going on. So I think no one's evil, but everyone's evil. All these forces are just out because they believe themselves the best bet to defeat the coming threat, or something along those lines. And it's just going, no, we're going to win. No, we're going to win. No, we're going to win. No, we're going to be the best. And then at the end of the day, it'll be, no, we will unite them all together because we're the Azerothian Power Rangers. That'll be the idea of we will incorporate all these forces and win. I think that's where I would imagine the story going. Pretty easy. No one is evil because what's evil? Evil is, what is evil? Like an immutable characteristic where you just wake up and you're just evil from now on. That doesn't sit well with how a lot of people view the world today, I think so.
Yeah.
Even though it's a great bit of mythological storytelling, and obviously, you know, you've got old religions that are just, that's evil, that's not evil, done. Be the not evil. But the world's a bit more atheistic in general.